today. Oh, yeah, it's actually really early for me. It's like I think 12 in the afternoon. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So anywho's, I believe. Uh, yeah, we did do a podcast before, but it just was never streamed. It was only recorded, which I will release
Mhm.
it. I'll probably release it today as well. Might as well get them both out there. But anyways,
Hey.
welcome to the podcast. Right here on my left, it's actually my left. We got Rayo. On my right, we got Frozen Gears, which I believe you do streaming on Twitch, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'll put their Twitch link down in the description below on the YouTube portion of this. So go ahead and
Mhm.
support Frozen Gears. I believe
Yeah,
you can.
it's an art stream, so we basically do just art commissions on the stream. I co-host with a friend who does
Nice.
the art part.
Nice. So how long have you been doing the art streaming?
Let's see. It's been 3 months now. It we just had our 30th. No, it should be a little bit more. It was our 30th uh stream
Okay.
just recently because we do it every week.
Nice.
I am not
Wow.
always there, but most of the time on Sundays we do what's called Meteor Shower Sunday. And
Okay.
my friend basically does free commissions, not commissions, but free doodles for people who visit that are, of course, followers.
We're
So,
okay. Sounds awesome. So I
yeah,
guess
very.
you guys do a lot of doodling over the streams. So how?
Yeah, usually we get around to 4 or 2. It matters on my friend who's the artist.
Okay.
Her name is Stardust Sprinkles.
All right. Then what you
I like
good?
sprinkles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta have your
Stardust
sprinklers.
Sprinkles.
So Rhea, do
Me.
you do any streaming of any sort or anything?
Um, Me personally, I've been thinking about streaming, but I haven't done it before. Once upon a time, I did have a YouTube channel, but we don't talk about
You don't
that.
want to talk about that one?
It was more, I don't know. I think I personally used it for like I guess school matters.
Hmm.
I presented like presentations or like little tips on some like things for class back in like high school.
Okay.
Um yeah, like I said, when I look at myself back then, I'm like, I didn't know what I was saying. But I know I've been thinking of doing something, whether it's like maybe doing a TikTok account or an Instagram page or just something in general.
Mhm.
Okay, just something to kind of get out there.
Hmm.
All
Nice.
right. And so, if you were to get into it, like, or back into kind of like the recording or streaming, kind of world, like, what would you plan on kind of getting into as far as any content?
Um, Personally, I have a bunch of interests, but I feel like maybe I'd try focusing like on, I guess, my own journeys or stuff like that. Because I know there's a lot of people do gaming and stuff like that, and I'm not a hardcore gamer, but just I feel like I had to do like a little bit of everything. I like doodling. I like playing with friends. I like just chatting with people. So or
Okay.
maybe even like progress, because there's a lot of times where we want to feel motivated or we want to like try and get our lives together, and sometimes watching someone else or hearing from someone else can encourage like ourselves to do it. So maybe I'll add like sprinkles of that too.
All
Positive
right.
things, you know?
Yeah, that'd be
Mhm.
cool. And I think it'll be much more enjoyable, especially if you're going to be streaming with friends and all that, or
Mm-hmm.
doing like the TikTok or anything with friends. I think that'll make it a lot more enjoyable.
True, true.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And I've seen Rio's art. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
She's
Good.
even done
You do a good
animations
job.
too.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've seen
Very
the
beautiful.
animation stuff, but definitely would like to see that soon.
Yeah, I didn't. I've shown Frozen a piece of a Genshin animatic that I once did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I it was animatics compared to animations. They're not like the
Oh,
full
my bad,
thing.
my bad.
Usually they're like storyboards
Mhm.
or they're
Hmm.
based off of like the storyboard style
Mhm.
and it will mimic like the story of an animation, but it's not animation where like they smooth it out and actually like really moves versus animatic, which is closer to storyboarding or like just really rough animation. But
Okay.
I did have a like I think two small Genshin ones that I have somewhere.
Nice. Yep,
Nice.
that's the one I've seen.
Okay.
It's animation.
Talking about animations, I'm actually trying to get into like animating mainly with like MMD, but I'm trying to make a fan film for Genshin slash
Ooh.
Honkai Impact,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so that's kind of in the works right now. It's actually been I've been planning it for like 6 months now,
Oh,
and
Mhm.
yeah, I remember.
yeah, I think I told you both about it in the past before.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I've been planning it out for about 6 months now. I'm getting all the assets together. I'm still gonna need a few voice actors and actresses to kind of help along with the project, but I think it might
Nice.
honestly, I think it might take a year for it to complete. So hope we'll see. I want to actually make it, at least decentable. I'm not expecting perfection out of it, but at least as
Mhm.
long as I can make it look good enough,
Mhm.
then I think we should be
To
good
be
to go.
entertaining.
Right. So that's
Need extra voices that can try to help out.
yeah, yeah. If y'all want to help out, be willing to accept the voices.
Ah, yes, it's like Ursula, have let me take your voice.
Like, I need your voice.
Give me your voice. Let me sign this contract.
Ah, yes, Azul in the making right there.
Yeah. Like, little thumb.
Tiny thumb.
I told you, baby thumb.
Oh
It's
no,
it's like that
compared to the
that one
thumbs up, it's more noticeable.
you know it's like that one movie. I don't know if you ever seen Monster versus Aliens before.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
The ant where she's like trying to open the door. She's like thumbs, thumbs.
I need thumbs. Very
She's like
thumb.
just can't open the door and because of the nub.
No.
I feel like this is like the Thanos version of that. Where it's like,
Oh, it looks like his one of his knuckles are missing. Poor
yeah,
thing.
I honestly don't know what went wrong with this. You know, because you know what I think what happened. I think some of like the materials kind of like merged with this. That's why it makes it look short. But you could
Mm,
see them, but it's
Mm,
still kind of short. So
yeah.
still kind of short.
understandable.
But
Do what?
have you guys got into the new update yet for Genshin?
No, I okay. I did roll on the Ayak banner
Mhm.
because I somehow managed to have enough internet for that. Uh,
Nice.
I
Mhm.
was lucky enough to get her in 3 pools on the last day
Nice.
of
Oh.
the banner. It was I
Oh
like
man.
I remember being in shock, disbelief, and like my eyes tearing up. I was like, "How is this possible?"
Nice.
But I got
Mhm.
her, and she's a lot of fun. The thing is,
Mhm.
though, since I just recently returned to the US, I have not had the time or motivation, to unlock Inazuma, even though I really, really want to. But still, like, I'm still out, like, putting stuff away from the trip
Oh, okay.
and,
Mhm.
like, finding where everything goes and, like, cleaning. It's a lot.
Understandable.
Oh man.
Understandable.
So like the trip you went on, like so I don't know if you mind me asking, but where did you end up going on your trip?
So I ended up going to Central America to a country
Ooh,
called Honduras.
oh, okay.
Yes,
I've never been to
lot,
Sounds really
Honduras.
nice.
lots of palm trees.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
Yeah.
right now they're okay. This is gonna be mind blowing, but right now that country is this is their winter season. Like
They're
so
winter?
What?
for us it's summer. For them it's winter because they're like
Yeah.
we're somewhere towards the equator and
Mm.
their winter is like over here, winter, ah, yes, snow. No, down there, winter, ah, yes, rain. And even
Rain.
with the
Yay!
rain, it's even with this is their winter. It is like 80 to 90 degrees consistently,
Oh man.
sometimes above 90. And I was just like, if this is the winter, I
No,
don't think I can
no,
survive their summer.
no, I couldn't
Oh
either.
man, I know.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But then, if you think about it, like with places, like Antarctica and all that, where their summers and winters are all off.
Mhm.
It's crazy. But it's kind of curious on how other places are, because I know there are a few other places similar to that where where the winter and summer are completely different to how it is out here.
Mhm.
But how'd you like it over there?
I really enjoyed it. Where I stayed at was close to one of the like beach cities. So it's one of
Ooh.
the main cities of and so I went to the beach a lot. Um
Mhm.
Hey, might
like
as well.
yeah, it was a most of my trips outside the house were to go like check out like nature like really beautiful nature
Mhm.
places. I have pictures, so I'll probably send some
Yay.
All right,
later.
be
And
nice to
if you
Mhm.
see.
want, I don't know if you turn this into a video, you can incorporate them in there. I don't mind. I
Give
took a lot of aesthetic palm tree pictures.
Show, like,
Here,
3
here, like
pictures
we'll
of
just.
palm trees. Insert here.
Here, hold on. Let me see. I can insert some palm tree pictures for you guys. Hold on. Let me get them. Hold on. I can insert palm tree pictures for everyone. Here you go.
Oh, I could
Palm
do I
tree
can
pictures.
do I can
Here you go.
do
You said
I can do
Central America,
pineapples.
right? Uh,
Oh yeah. Pineapples.
whoops.
Right now is mango season over there, actually. So all the palm trees
Oh,
are full of mangoes.
wait,
Mangoes.
mangoes are
Yep.
grow on palm trees? What?
Wait, I don't know
Yeah.
why I was thinking pine trees, palm trees. Whoops.
Palm trees usually have coconuts, although there are some trees like look very similar to palm trees, but they grow mangoes. But
Ah.
you gotta be
Mhm.
careful because I almost got hit in the head by a mango many times. You
It's
you
just
you
hanging out.
you think you'd be scared of coconuts? Oh no, those mangoes are terrifying.
The terrifying
Just like,
mangoes.
oh my gosh, and in the middle of the night, because the roof, like for where I stayed through, they had a section of the house where the roofs are like metal or like vinyl or something like that. And so you just hear the mango hit and it's like boom. So like in the
You
middle of the night, you're
silly.
like, oh my
Oh man.
goodness. You're like, you'd think if there's like a gunshot somewhere, but no, it's just a mango hitting the roof.
That's
Like the
understandable.
the type of mango.
Mm-mm.
Oh, let me see. I got this. I got this. Here, let me pull up some palm trees for everyone to see. All right, you
You
get that
ready?
up
I'm
Mor-
here.
ready.
Moral of the
I'm ready.
lesson, moral of the story: mangoes are dangerous.
Mangoes are dangerous. Coconuts are dangerous. Mangoes are dangerous. There you go. Palm trees. Little palm trees.
Palm trees.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect, perfection.
Perfect. It's
I
perfection right
don't know
there.
what it looks like, but I trust you.
Yeah, you trust me there.
Don't worry, I'll send you an aesthetic picture of palm trees in a stack of frozen. We don't want to exclude Frozen from this beautiful
Right.
like from this beautiful opportunity.
Let me see this. Oh,
Hold
beautiful.
on. Hold on. Whoops. Here,
Oh.
I gotta blow the picture so it makes it bigger for everyone to actually enjoy it. Hold on.
Yeah,
There
my
we go.
monitor is like behind me, so I'm just like,
Here we go. Boom. Palm trees.
palm
Perfect.
trees everywhere, all over.
Boom,
Everywhere.
palm trees.
Oh yeah, look at that lovely sunset. You got the nice waves going through. Bro, that
Aw,
place you went
yeah.
to looks amazing.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah,
that's some
anytime.
beautiful palm trees.
Also, like the mountains were beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, right,
mountains too?
Honduras Mountains, that's true.
Nice.
Yes.
Old, uh, volcanoes.
Volcanoes? We're talking about
Very, very
volcanoes
old
now?
volcanoes.
Hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
with the update, I technically have, gone into it, as well as I've watched it, and my favorite thing is really the fact that they made it so dramatic.
Oh
It
yeah.
literally is a war, so
Yeah. that kind of blew me away because I didn't expect Mihoyo to be pulling that off, in this
Mhm,
update.
mhm.
Because at first,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was hoping for some action to happen. Whoops.
Use
Yes,
your powers.
yes. It turns off when it's supposed to. Ah, power.
No, don't shoot us.
Did you take
Ah,
part in the war?
No.
Is this part of the war that you did?
yeah.
Are you part of the Inazuma
This
War
is the
Oh yeah,
Akagi
your
War.
rating comes out. They think she pulls out a sword to distract them, and then she goes,
Mhm.
"Ah, psych! Y'all thought I was gonna use a sword."
It was the
Nope.
Marvel Infinity Gauntlet all
Oh yeah,
along.
no, it's not the Marvel Infinity Gauntlet. It's the it's the Vision
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got Dendro here. Yeah, you're never coming out in Genshin. I got your
I'm
vision right
coming
here.
right.
Mohoyo said, "Screw Dendro,
Give
y'all
me
ain't
that
coming
back.
out yet."
Give me
Why
that
is
back.
you
Look at
never
that! Look at that! Look at
released?
that! See, look at that! I got it on my thumb right there. Boo!
No!
On the tiny thumb that we all made fun of.
The teeny tiny thumb.
But you know what? I actually recorded too. There was a cutscene where they had a whole out like battle. Because at first I thought, okay, maybe they're not actually gonna do it because I was looking at some of the stuff leading to that, and they said, oh yeah, there's a ton of people here at the beach and all that, and then there's only like two
Mhm.
guys against one. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is this?
No.
Mahoyo, what's this? You thought you said there's like a ton of guys here. I was about to clap some ass, and I'm like, nope. You only got two guys, against this one guy on the ground, and then after that, then later on, then boom, there's a ton of people who
Mhm.
start showing up.
That
Then the cutscene came,
cutscene.
and I'm like, yo,
Mm.
thank you.
Yeah, the whole
Thank
cutscene.
you, Mahoyo. Y'all, y'all did us proud. Thank you. We needed that. We needed some action in this game with more NPCs. If
Mhm.
Yeah,
if
and
only
then
imagine if there was. 'Cause there's a game I think Silver and what's it called, and Jet was playing. Uh,
Oh, right.
where they had a bunch of like NPCs they had to attack. It was like a samurai game.
Mhm.
That's something like it would be interesting to see in Genshin if they were to put a bunch of NPCs out there and you have to go against them all.
Oh, can you imagine though the AI of that?
Oh
They
man,
are already created in order to, like, go forward you and, like, cluster. They would have to
right?
make the AI of monsters or characters fighting other characters,
Yeah,
which they have not done yet, so if they did that, then
it's
it would
only
be
in
a new
cutscenes right now.
concept.
But imagine if the
Mhm.
gameplay was like that, where it's like constantly like back and forth, and you're running through it all. That would be crazy,
Mhm.
insane.
I did
I
not
wonder
think
how
about
fast
that.
it would go.
Dude,
Oh,
like,
my bad.
it's like what's it called? We got Battlefield 2024 mixed with Genshin
Oh,
Impact.
no. Rest in pieces,
Rip.
all of those poor soldiers.
Dude, like imagine
R.I.P.
if Genshin made a PvP like that, where like everyone just teams against teams and all. Like
Oh
I
my
know there's
god.
many people who were against the idea of PvP in Genshin, but I still would love to see that. You know,
Zhongli
No.
versus
it-
everybody.
Zhongli. The problem is the fact that, like, literally that would cause a chaos because there's a lot of players that just play for fun, like me. I am a horrible player. I love
bring chaos,
story. I love running around. I don't need to be strong enough to go to the abyss, to do the abyss every
right? But I mean, the PvP wouldn't be like the main focus of the game. It would just like be like a mode, similar to like how other games are. It's not like it's like the sole
Mhm.
purpose, right? You got your regular mode, and then you got like a PvP mode, then you got other modes, like where it's all
Mhm.
separate from each other, so you don't have to
I
go into that.
I bet they would probably do a limited time kind of thing like they did
Yeah.
with the, hide and seek one.
Mm. Actually, that would be interesting. Do some limited time stuff just to see how people would react to it, and how much favor it gets, and then see what happens.
Mm, for
Mahoyo, make
sure.
PvP mode. Make some PvP for
No.
us.
Not on normal play, but definitely. I'm
Yes,
not a fan of,
PvP mode.
PvP.
PvP.
No,
PvP.
as you like to like
Shoot.
then
Ah.
then you'll have to be fighting with people who have whaled and they have all the stuff that they want.
Right. But I
Freaking,
mean,
sea
well, I mean, I think
sea
if
slick
we're gonna do a
slick
PvP
sword.
mode, I would
Mhm.
say like like have like your regular characters, even the ones they wailed for, as like a special you have to unlock it, similar to like how on like on Battlefront, like Star Wars Battlefront, how you're just a
Mhm.
normal NPC, like regular character, but then
Mhm.
in order to get like a special character like a Jedi or a Sith, you have to unlock the perk, right? So
Oh,
similar
I
to that,
see.
like imagine if you're just like a regular monster or Leeway or Inazuma soldier and all that, you're all going at each other, and then you get to
Mhm.
unlock one of the special characters or regular Genshin character, then you're like, okay, but you only get it for like a
True,
certain
true.
time, then it kind of burns out, right? Something like that.
Mm. Mhm.
But like for the
Or
most
there's
part, you just see a bunch of normal
also
NPCs just going at each other.
there's
Mhm.
also the what was it? In Genshin, there's that one event where that was one of the dungeon events, I think. And it was like you played as like other characters, like not your own. They're like
Mhm.
set by like MiHoYo standards.
Right. Oh yeah,
Oh.
I do
So you
remember that.
they can like do that, and then like the more you PvP or like the more experience you have in this PvP mode, like the more you can unlock or the more like ability to upgrade those characters. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm.
That
Because
could
that makes
also work.
sense. It makes sense because I do remember that mode where because it prevented the whales from being able to go through the courses faster than everyone else to make it
Mhm.
fair. Which I think, yeah, if they were going to add a temporary PvP mode, I would hopefully they would do that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind. I would like to see if I can clap some whales, just with what I got.
Can you imagine being like super overpowered, strong character and then being thrown into a multi and literally like being nerfed so hard?
Hey, TDM Genshin Impact.
Rest in Jesus, no.
Capture the flag, Genshin Impact.
That would be so fun though.
It
I
it
like
would
fighting.
be like I would really love to see like just like open world. You see just like a bunch of like people on one side just crawling down like the mountain or like the forest
Yeah,
area.
yeah,
Like
true.
that would be insane right there.
What do you think about the mechanics that are being implied right now? What is it called? Oh, the name escapes me. The mini game that we're playing right now, the Battlefront mini game.
Wait, there's a Battlefront minigame
I
Mhm.
have no idea.
in
I haven't
Genshin
touched
or
Genshin.
So, basically, let me look it up real quick before I make a fool of myself.
yeah,
Says all the
get
wrong
get
information.
them fact checks.
Yeah, fact check real quick. See. Genshin News. Theater mechanics. There you go.
Oh,
Theater mechanics.
like the
Mhm.
one from
Yeah,
the
it's
Lantern
back.
Festival?
Yeah,
Oh
it's back.
Theater mechanics.
wow.
Hold
Mhm.
on. Let me
But you
see.
can't play it until you finish the third chapter, I think. So you're like, well, okay.
Oh, no wonder I didn't know about it.
Oh, I've been playing the campaign, the main story for a while just to unlock the Booba Sword, uh, Queen,
Bulbasaur.
Booba Sword Queen area of the story.
Also, have you heard the fact that the Miyohyo
Miyoyo?
Genshin
Mihoyo?
Impact, the
Mihoyo?
YouTube, yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
the YouTube
Huh?
got its golden play button.
Really?
Ooh.
Mhm.
Huh. Interesting. Hold on
And
out.
just the version they have for Genshin, not
Huh.
even the mixed one.
Actually, now that we're talking about Mihoyo,
Mhm.
um, I remember last time we did this together, I did mention Mihoyo because Mihoyo had released a news that they were coming out with an ultimate game back then.
Right, it's back, it's
Wait,
back.
with the what now?
Yes. They came out with
Mhm.
an ultimate game, like a somewhat
An Ultima game?
ultimate. So it's like a
Huh?
dating kind of.
It's
Oh,
Otome.
okay. I see what you're
Yes.
saying. Yeah.
So I actually pre-registered for the game because I it was really interesting,
Mhm.
and I've actually had the game for a while now.
You
And I
have?
yes, and I will say it is a really, really interesting game. So it
Yeah.
has like the summoning, like the classic like gotcha summoning for like cards, and you use
Mhm.
these cards to debate. And it's like
What? Oh.
So basically the story is you are an attorney at this law firm named like I think it's Themis,
Hmm.
which is
Mhm.
why the name of the game is like Tears of Themis, because Themis is based off of the Greek god of justice, I believe.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So um so you go through and there's I think it was four main love interests. And
Oh,
it's
nice.
yeah, so there's the childhood friend who had disappeared.
Learning that.
His name's Luke. He had disappeared years ago and then all of a sudden is back and you find out he's like a detective. There
Oh,
Oh my
is
god, he's a detective! Oh my god!
you
he
find
knows
out
what's
because
wrong.
you whoa, a true voice actor. Wow.
Oh wow! Wow! I know, right?
So, so basically you two were best friends and then he
Okay.
went missing after like uni because like you had no contact at all. Like he just disappeared. And apparently he was part of like a secret like a national secret project. So
Hmm.
he's not allowed to speak about it, but he managed to come back and you found out about him because you two ended up working on the same case. Um
Oh, so you both are detectives then?
And in a sense, the attorney has to go through
Oh,
with
that's
the
right.
detective,
Stupid
like
man. You're a
the crime
attorney.
scenes and stuff.
Attorney.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. The second male lead are is his name's Artem, and he is the senior attorney at the law firm, and he is famous for his 100% record of never failing a case.
Hmm.
So yeah. So his specialty is criminal cases. Your specialty is civil cases. But
Okay.
like that's how you start out anyway. And
Mhm.
Huh.
there's Vin, and he is a psychiatrist whose specialty is criminology, and he helps you out with a case once you unlock him. And then the fourth one, his name is Marius, and he is the CEO of a company named Pax Group, which is very famous and have a relationship with Themis Law Firm as well.
Huh.
So, the game in the game you actually so there's of course the storyline where you get into like the investigate you get to actually investigate like the crime scenes and everything and like use deduction and stuff. It's really cool. And it's because like once you get to those like the investigate part, it's like the room turns 3D and you can like you swipe around and type or tap to look for clues and stuff. It's really cool. And you
Huh.
can even investigate people sometimes like you'll find clues key information for cases. You there's like the actual like there's like the court trials at the end of each episode. It's a really cool game, and like the more you collect cards, you upgrade them so that you can debate more efficiently. I really enjoyed it, to be honest.
Oh, nice.
Sounds
Doesn't sound
awesome.
like my cup of tea, but definitely sounds like a lot of people will probably enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's not your cup, I recommend just trying it because the game mechanics
Mhm.
are pretty interesting.
Yeah. If
So
it's not your
Ooh.
cup, you just drink out of someone else's.
I'll just drink out of Rio's. We'll share. I would love to see a stream of that. That would be interesting.
if you want later, I have it on my iPad and I can like stream it.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
You
I
know
So
need
if you're
what's
down
to.
later, I'll do
I need.
it.
talking
I
about
need.
Mihoyo's kind
Uh,
of games area. I don't know if you knew, but of course, like they made manga for Genshin Impact, right? But
Mhm.
then they also made manga for Honkai Impact. But when I was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
some
yeah,
research,
yeah.
because I was looking into like for the manga to kind of get story ideas for the fan film, and apparently the manga came out before their games. So like Honkai Impact came out 2016, the manga came out in 2013, which is
Oh
crazy.
wow.
And they have 117 chapters, or I think 117 or 119 chapters currently, and they're still making them and updating them. And I'm like, bruh. I was like, and the weird part is too, like they even made so they made an anime, right? Well, technically an anime called Cooking with the Valkyries. And they just came
Oh.
out recently with the season 2 for it. but they haven't made an anime yet for the main story, which I'm like, yo, like I guarantee they could be making a lot by making like an anime based off of their main story. But I'm wondering,
Mhm.
and this is just a kind of like a theory of mine, because they've been kind of hinting little connections between Genshin and Honkai, right? Like with little Easter
Mhm.
eggs, and then even on, I don't know if you noticed, but on their Google Play Store, they even mentioned how Honkai Impact would be a companion game for Genshin. And
I did not notice that actually.
yeah, check it out. Someone, a YouTuber actually, that I'm subscribed to, even posted a picture of it on their, I guess, on their feed on YouTube. It
Like the
definitely,
community tab?
yeah, I think that's what it's called, right? Because I was always wondering how you post pictures on YouTube. So I always
Yeah,
thought that
it's
was
like I think it's a certain amount of subscribers opens up the community tab and you can like do
okay.
polls and posts and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense. So I was like, you know what? I'm wondering if they're, so my theory is if they're waiting till like they officially get Genshin and Honkai mixed together before they make an anime. Because I'm wondering, I was like, come on, like they have all this manga for. Well, they have more manga on Honkai than they do in Genshin. But I was like, why don't they already make an anime, like an official one, just based off of the main story? But right now, like they're just kind of doing a lot of stuff like around it. So I'm wondering, like my theory is like they're waiting, like if like they're waiting before the
Mhm.
merge, before they make the official, like an official anime. Because I think there were some, kind of some rumors or even kind of some leaks where they were planning on it, or I think it was just a rumor. But I'm still curious, like if they'll actually make it happen. Because like, so if they're already coming up with the side anime for it, you know, what's gonna stop them from making like a whole main story for it?
Mm.
Definitely interesting though. I am curious to see what they're gonna do and if they're gonna go through with one. I
Mhm.
definitely would watch it if they make their own streaming platform. I definitely would and go there and pay a subscription for it too.
That would be interesting.
It would be right. It's and
All I could think
their
was
manga's on
fans
Crunchyroll.
only.
That's the thing too. It's on Crunchyroll.
Their manga's on
Oh.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's on
That's
Crunchyroll.
interesting. Well, Crunchyroll does have manga, but I mean, usually you don't go to Crunchyroll for manga.
True,
Very true.
but I mean, apparently there are quite a few people that go there for manga. Because I was looking at the
Oh.
comments, and some people didn't even know that Honkai was a game. They read the manga
Oh.
first without knowing that it was a game, and I'm like,
Well,
what?
I'm glad they enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh. I mean, the fact that they came up with over 100 chapters, or I mean, they
Oh
got them
wow,
in
yeah, that's a
volumes.
lot.
I mean, that's a
Yeah,
lot. That is a lot.
that is a lot,
I
yeah.
think it has the same amount as Demon Slayer. If I understand, someone told me that like that's about the same amount, and I'm like, yo, that's. I mean, why isn't there an anime already?
'Cause it's expensive, I think. Well,
Moyo has money. Moyo has
well,
money.
that's true, that's true.
Because
I have to point
we're
out,
talking about
like
from Honkai,
mhm,
their
mhm, mhm,
dating games, their
mhm.
Genshin Impact, their-
Don't flick me off.
and then they got all their other stuff too from the whales.
Mhm.
Not let alone whales on Honkai, whales on Genshin.
Well, for
All,
even for FGO, which I brought it up last time, I'm more of an FGO fan and, Fate Grand Order for those who don't know.
mm,
And it took them 4 years, 4 to 5 years to actually start making a, game-related, anime, and they've already been doing anime for before that.
right,
So, it's gonna take time. If they might even be working on it already, but of
probably.
course, they're gonna keep it under wraps, you
Oh
know?
yeah. Just imagine that they just like hit a little sneak peek of it. The whole world just explodes.
True. We also have to remember the fact that Miyoyo,
Yo yo.
is,
Mio,
um
Mio.
Miyoyo, no, Miyoyo. Uh, it also is a Japanese or sorry, a Chinese company. Any
Right.
secrets or extra stuff might not be coming through the barrier, that is of China, so we might be missing
Mm.
things out that is not being shared yet, so
True. It makes sense. And I still can't wait though if they do, because like I said, they already did come up with a side anime that's kind of like just
Mhm.
showing like the Valkyries themselves, like in a normal life, cooking and all that,
True.
which is
True,
cool.
true, true, true.
I haven't finished season 1, so I'm gonna watch it through just to see what it's like, and then go on to season 2. I think the episodes are only
Mhm.
like 15 minutes long. I don't
Oh,
think they're like a full
really?
length anime,
Oh,
like other
interesting.
animes are.
Yeah, because most animes are around 20 to 25,
Yeah,
not counting the opening and closing.
true. And that's the thing, like, oh, you know what? That's another thing too I was thinking about, like, with my own kind of, like, fan film for Genshin, because,
Mhm.
I was discussing it with a few other members that are part of it right now, and discussing the length of it, because I was debating whether I'm gonna make it, like, an anime where they're, like, 20, 25 minutes long, or make it 30
Mhm.
minutes long, or an hour long, like, because I wasn't sure, because there was so much stuff that I wanted to put in there, but I was like, "You know what? The way I finalize it now is where Imma start off like in any normal story, and then it kinda
Mhm.
gradually leads up to the chaos, and then just hits at a cliffhanger. But, you know,
Mhm.
there's some animes where they'll have, like, a episode 0 before they hit to, like, their
Oh.
to 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking, like, you know, let me make an episode 0, and I can make it, like, 30 minutes or more, and then after
Mhm.
that, just make them shorter if I wanna continue on with it, or if people want me to continue on with it. 'Cause I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know if it's gonna really grab much attention. I don't know if there's gonna be many that are actually gonna like it. I don't know. Oh, you know,
Yeah,
but
it
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
hurt
go
to
with it.
try.
Yeah, try it
Mhm.
out, see what happens, and then throw it out there. But yeah, like,
Nice. I look forward to it.
oh yeah, I'm excited. And a few of the others
Mhm.
are excited too about the project, so it's gonna be interesting how it turns out.
Understandable, yeah.
Oh yeah. 'Cause right now,
Very
like, I think
cool.
the main voices right now that I'm looking for, because since Genshin, since MiHoYo came out with Inazuma characters, definitely gonna have, some new gonna have to have new characters involved with it. So I'm planning on
Mhm.
involving Inazuma, Liyue, and then Mondstadt in the story, and then, of course,
Mhm.
with the Honkai characters coming through. But, like, I'm not gonna add every single character in there, but at least for the
Yeah,
most
that
part,
would
add a
get
few
a
main
lot.
characters,
No
and,
Baizu?
oh, but
No Baizu? Understandable, I'm joking.
hey, like like, we ain't getting a Dendro anytime soon, guys.
God dang it!
You know what's
Give me
funny?
Baizu! I don't need anything else! Skip everything! Just give me Baizu! I don't need anything else!
You know what's
Nah, I'm
funny? Like,
kidding.
I think, what's it called? Dendro's been put off for such a long time. Like,
Mhm.
I remember
I
when we're
think
supposed to have, like, a Dendro Lolly, right? And then
yeah.
Baizu.
Honestly, I think what they're gonna wait on is there's something in the lore that is causing the situation, because technically, for Ball, she stopped giving, electro, archon or electro visions a while ago, 7 years ago,
Mm.
and it's actually affected it actually says it in the lore, so it's gonna be interesting to be able to kind
Oh,
of figure
yeah.
things out.
Oh, yeah. And then, especially, I wonder if it's because maybe she took all the Dendro visions.
Oh, what if she did that? We
It's
don't
like,
know. It could be the fact that, I don't know, like, for instance, the Dendro, supposedly the Dendro Archon is the youngest Archon, so maybe they haven't learned how to make them.
oh,
You
maybe.
never know.
Maybe. Oh,
This
yeah.
is just speculation, that has no background
Theories.
Well,
info.
but then we're talking about, Baizu here who has a vision, right?
Watch Baizu being is the,
He is
is the
the
Archon, and that's the reason why he hasn't given out any, Archon,
the
visions, just because
visions and
he's
all.
slowly dying.
What if Baiju is related to the Archon? That'd be cool.
That would
Oh.
be so cool.
Hey, you
I
know,
mean,
or
he's got the eyes.
oh, yeah.
Mhm.
But, you know, hey, or maybe Baizu is the Archon, and he's the only one that has Dendro powers.
Other than, Yao Yao?
Yeah,
Yao
yeah,
Yao?
maybe Yayo doesn't
Mhm.
exist. Maybe it's his imagination.
She's a fake!
She's a phony, she's an illusion.
That or Yao Yao is the Archon.
Archon. And then, Baizu is the illusion.
Baizu, no!
Or maybe
Baizu,
Baizu is
please be
Yo-Yo the
real.
entire time, but in disguise.
Baiju's
Whoa, whoa, wait,
the
though.
title of this podcast, Baiju's Simp Loses
Baiju
Mind.
simp.
Shh, shh.
Spoiler
No, but
alert, guys,
wait.
Baiju is fake. It's
What
been
if
exposed.
Gao
Baiju is exposed.
What if they've already gotten, Yao Yao's, or sorry, not Yao Yao's, the, Archon's, Geosis.
Oh,
Geosis.
Gnosis?
Gnosis.
Gnosis,
Gnosis.
yes. I hate the fact it has a G in front of it. I always read the
It's
G.
this silent G, yeah.
Yeah, they got his nose.
Neosis.
They took
What
his
if
nose
His
already.
nose.
what if the Neosis was already taken from Dendro and that's why it hasn't appeared in a while?
Maybe.
Oh, you never know.
Or maybe they
Theories!
exposed him on TikTok.
No! Wait, well, Yao, I wanna know, I want to see, I would not be surprised if Yao was, the Archon, but the problem is the fact that in the lyric or in the lore, Yao is a student of Yangxing, wait, Yangxing? Yeah, Yangxing, the
Something.
cook,
Okay.
and also is the secretary of Ganyu. So that's
Oh.
interesting.
Wait, a secretary has a secretary?
I don't think secretary. No, I think it's more like underling, you know?
Oh, Ganyu has a pet. There you go.
Yeah. And then Yao has a pet too.
The pet having
They're
a
in their
pet.
backpack.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? Hey, you know what? Maybe Dendro just got canceled. Maybe they were just too green.
Dendro is just not real.
Yeah, it's not
Too
real. They got
green.
canceled. They were too
Or his
green
Oh
for.
heart
no.
just split.
Hey, they're just too green for the world to handle.
Maybe the world is falling apart and that's why Dendro is the first one to fall
Or
apart.
maybe the Dendro people just got too close to the pyro.
Hey, or
No.
maybe
Burned
Mahoya
to
thought that
crisp.
Dendro wasn't going to really make them enough money, so like, you know what? Let's bring out Booba Sword first, and then we could do Dendro.
No! Give me Baizu! It's because okay, so I have to point this out, like, FGO does the same thing where
Mm,
they focus on female characters, over male characters, and to be
mm.
fair, with Honkai, they're all female, except, like, 1 or 2
Yeah, I think there's only
males.
like 1 or 2 that are guys, but then you can't even
Mhm.
play as them either.
Yeah, I know, you can't even fight with them either.
Yeah, I mean, technically
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is one where you can, but it's in the open world section. It's
Yeah, isn't that the
the
main character?
yeah, he's like the main character. I
Yeah.
forgot his name already, but
To
yeah,
be
you can't.
fair, Zhongli was released upon this world.
It's like I will have order. No, but like that's the sad part. Like you can only play him in that mode. Like you can't play him in the main game, which is kind of sad.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
seemed like a cool
mhm.
character. And then they even had Mei in there as well, I believe, in that portion of
Okay,
the
yeah.
open world. And then I mean that's it. That's the only guy character you can play in Honkai Impact. Otherwise, like
Mm.
I mean, you got
Yeah.
Otto, but he's like part of the story. He's not actually playable. You got
Mhm.
Kiana's dad, which died, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
there was a couple other guy characters in there too.
Mhm.
I think she's I forgot their name already. Like there's a few of them that are in there, but
Mhm.
yeah, you just can't play them.
But I mean, like, for Inazuma, technically everyone in power is a female, which is interesting.
That is true. What's it called? You got what's it called? Yai. You got
Mhm.
Raiden. You got Ayaka.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, yeah, like
Me.
there's really no one
Coco.
else.
You?
Oh,
Coco Kokomi actually is, in charge of the
oh, that's right.
resistance,
Yeah,
so yeah.
Kokomi is part of the rebellion.
Yeah, I
We
remember
got
Um
they
she's
called
she's Princess
Kokomi Her
Leia. There you go.
Majesty.
She's Princess Leia.
she calls everyone, uh, companions, just like
Comrade.
Um,
comrades, there you go.
Comrade, we will go and fight the Raiden Shogun.
I'm here, comrades.
Come with me,
Don't talk,
comrade.
comrade. We'll see. A lot of people, just because the fact that she said comrades, immediately is just like, Fatui.
But
We work for Fatui. It's the Fatui.
Or
I claim
Zafatui.
it.
Zafatui.
actually a lot of the child simps now want Kokomi just because of that one line.
Just a one line. That's the only reason why.
Cause comrade, yeah.
Comrade.
Comrade.
So, oh yeah.
We'll
So,
see.
did you
We'll
guys
see.
pull for Yoimiya or Sayu?
I
I
wanted Sayu and I was blocked by Xinyan. Once again. I never use her. I've
Like
never
no,
she's
psych.
awesome though. She really is.
I
Um,
I don't.
The
Maybe it's because in the beginning I used English and I heard her English voice and I was like, I do not like that.
On which one?
Aw.
On
For
Jinian?
Jinian,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I do not like her. I don't like that she randomly has a country accent.
Hey there, shooting
Especially,
boy. How you doing?
it's like especially because she comes from a place like Liyue. Just
Oh yeah,
have a
that
country
part
accent.
doesn't make sense
It
either.
doesn't fit.
Well, it's because the fact that she's supposedly from, what is it,
She's from the
north?
countryside of Liyue.
No, well, country maybe it is the countryside of
Yeah,
Liyue, but
maybe.
no. Well, the thing is the fact that one of her parents is from, the, Fire Nation, which, is north of it?
Nord.
All I remember is the fact that it sounds a lot like nation,
The
like
Fire
northern.
Nation is full of Texans.
Fire.
Hey,
The
yeah,
elements
that's why she
lived in
sounds like she's from
harmony until the
Texas.
Fire
That
Nation
makes sense
came
now.
in.
Fire
Yes,
Nation's
exactly.
Fire Nation's full of barbecue and bull riding and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
Fire
the
Nation
fire
is Texas confirmed.
Texas confirmed. Like it's
Yeehaw!
its own island. It's the shape of Texas.
Imagine if they
Well,
reveal the Pyro Nation. It's legit the
Fire-
shape of almost the exact same shape of Texas.
it's the same
oh, they
shape of Texas.
they've actually already mentioned the fact that the country is kinda like, speculated to be very much like, kinda like a Brazilian kind of,
A Brazilian.
Ooh,
Australian-Brazilian mix.
Ooh.
It's gonna be kind of
interesting.
interesting. I'm
Interesting
really
vibe.
excited
So we got
to
like a
see it.
mixture of Brazilian, Texas, and Asian in there.
I really
Boy,
think because with all of the hint drops, the next one's gonna be Fontaine.
Fontaine. So wait, what is
Mhm.
Fontaine supposed to be again?
Fontaine is France. A lot of people keeps calling it
It's France.
England, but, it's,
No,
got a
no, I mean
lot
like their elemental powers.
Oh, it's, Hydro.
Hydra. Oh, so we're getting the water.
Ooh,
We're getting the water benders.
French
All right.
waters.
It's probably not gonna come until
It's
next
like
year,
Earth,
probably around the beginning of next
water,
year. Oh, water, fire, give me
fire,
Dendro!
master of all four elements. Dendro, get out of here. Master of all four.
Wow! Give
Nobody
it
asked
to
for
me.
it.
Then freaking Dendro comes out of nowhere and just, like, rips all of them out.
It's
Just
like,
like,
and then you see Bison come like Dendro, and then like fire.
"No!"
Dude,
I mean, to be fair ah! Well, to be fair, technically, when it comes to, it should be labeled Baizu gets burned multiple
Bison gets
times.
burned.
Uh, no, to be fair, I would think that it's because the fact that there's a lot of, issues, because if you noticed with, like, the Dendro slimes, they're the one of the weakest characters, except the fact that they can hide. Um,
True.
I think honestly, it might be the fact that, Dendro is gonna be a solely only, support cast. I
Possibly,
feel
yeah.
you're
They're
wrong.
not really a main TPS, and so because
Mhm.
if that's gonna be the
unless they
case,
poison.
then
Yeah,
maybe
poison
yeah, maybe that
or
too.
thorns.
But then if you think about it, like most people, when they see a new character, they want to use them as a main DPS, right? And so when they
Mhm.
find out that a Dendro that they've been waiting for so long is a main DPS, they'll be like, "What the fuck is going on here,
Oh,
Mahoyo?
I'm
What are y'all
sorry,
doing with my
friend,
moolah here?"
but it might be only you who worries about, the DPS characters, because I already have plenty of good
Oh yeah, that's
DPS
what I was like. Yeah,
characters.
majority. I think
Let
majority of
me
people who've played long enough probably
give
have
me
enough
heals.
main DPS characters to not really care much.
Give
I mean,
me heals.
but then of course you still get those people who are like, "Oh, new character, can I main DPS it?" No, he's not powerful. He's not OP. I don't want him.
Then get off! I'll keep him. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna be a
I
4-4
mean, because
anyway,
there are
so
people like that out there who just want the character just to be OP and overpowered and all that. I mean,
well, obviously, because
I
they
mean, look
wanna
at what
play and there's
Zhongli.
no
Remember what happened to
fight.
Zhongli? He was like normal character, but like, no, we need him buffed. We don't need him nerfed. Get him more power. But
No one's happy.
I guess for him it kind of makes sense though. He's supposed to be a god, right?
Yeah, to be fair, uh, Venti and Zhongli honestly should be OP, because even without their
Mm.
Gnosis, they're still very strong.
He should be like One Punch Man, right?
I am curious though why they don't show or how they show how the visions or their power works when they're nerfed by the not having a gnosis, because they
Mm.
act normal, like a normal vision or a normal person,
Yeah.
when out without their gnosis. So
So I'm curious too. So did the Electro Archon still have their gnosis or?
yeah.
Uh,
Oh well, we don't know. We don't know.
yeah. Yeah, I bet you
They
Signora
haven't made
comes
it
through like,
back.
here, I came here to steal your gnosis. Zep.
Good job. I think that honestly, um she either is going to be with taking away all the visions because of many different reasons. Most likely, she wants to stay immortal.
Eternity.
Mm.
Yeah, eternity.
Yeah, eternity.
Um,
Because well, has any Fatui ever made it to the islands? I don't think so, huh?
I haven't seen any, but
Yeah,
again,
because
I
they
don't
never
know.
mentioned it either yet, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Very
Definitely.
interesting. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll have to
pretty
find out.
excited for it.
Oh yeah, and then in a couple of weeks we get Raiden Shogun in a
Mm.
banner finally. But they haven't mentioned who's
I'm
gonna
not
be with
looking
her in the
forward to
banner though,
that.
huh?
I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh really? How
She,
come?
she's I don't like her. I don't like her that much at all. Looking at you in her skin, but I don't. I
Zap.
can't.
Zap.
No. That's the thing is
Unleash the gauntlet.
I honestly
Unleash the gauntlet.
I don't enjoy her. I think that she's obviously an Archon, and I understand that she probably has reasons, but the whole taking away the visions and, the way that she acts,
It puts a smile on my face.
I'm just like, "Freaking child, get out of here. I don't want you here."
Cool
I don't
down.
I don't of course, I am not, fascinated by the Booba sword, so it might
And
be the
then the thing
reason
is, I
why.
believe she's gonna be a polearm user, from what I understand.
Weird. Okay.
Like
I heard like
the whole
she
sword thing
switches.
is just gonna be like her
Oh, that
ultimate
makes
animation.
sense.
Kind of
Mm,
like
I
that makes
Child, you
sense.
know how like he uses a bow, but then he could switch to like the archer's little dagger blades and a polearm and
True.
all that, right?
Yeah,
True,
so
true,
she'll
true.
be a pole arm, but like I think it's her like with her ult. I don't remember if
Yeah,
it's her E or
because
her ult.
there's been
She
leaks.
switches to the sword. Yeah, the
Yeah,
leaks. I seen it. I
Mm.
was like, okay.
but I'm curious because with Child how you can still have his like daggers and his polearm for a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Before like because I don't think it really has a cooldown, huh? Like or it does, but I mean it doesn't like switch automatically like unless you switch it by yourself, right? Like
Yeah.
you can pretty much use it for like an eternity.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same way. Like you could just use the sword for however long you want until you switch back to
I based off of the leaks, it only lasts for the duration of the ult.
yeah. Which is like man, so Child really has a one up because he can use multiple weapons. Oh, jeez.
For extended periods of time, like as much as he
Right,
wants.
like longer than anyone else that has a certain ult. And what's it called? Yeah, like because I remember there was times where like I co-opted with Silver and they had the daggers and all that for like the a good amount of time, but then
Mhm.
again it did glitch on their end where it got stuck, and so
Oh,
Oh,
it got stuck on their.
no.
fun
I don't know. Were
times.
you there? Were you guys there when I was putting up the screenshots?
No, I was
I don't
not.
think so.
Because what happened, it glitched. So he was, it looked like Child was holding his daggers while he was holding the bow, and so it made him look like Archer from Fate. And like
Oh.
when Silver like pulled the bow out, he was just holding the dagger, like pointing out as if
Oh,
like he was
wow.
gonna launch the dagger out, which I think is kind of crazy. But
Poor child.
poor child.
Rose arrow or his dagger.
A Genshin stay night.
I wouldn't complain, but please don't have a crossover. I am not a fan of crossovers
Crossover. Hey, you know what? If
unless they're in the same world.
you know what, what's it called?
Isn't
The
Genshin
Genshin's
having a
actually doing a
crossover?
crossover with isn't it
Yeah.
Arc, right?
Yeah.
I
It
saw the
it is.
character was like a redhead
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
archer.
supposed to be an
Yeah.
archer from Arc
She
Survival,
also
I think,
has
right?
she's gonna have a new, vision, which is considered, foreigners.
Foreigners?
I don't remember the name of it. All I know is
It's
she's
just
gonna
called the
be
Foreign Vision?
Yeah, it
Foreign.
literally no, it's literally not a vision, it's something else,
Okay.
which
That'll
is
be
gonna be
interesting.
interesting.
But,
Mhm.
because I wouldn't be surprised if they do some other collabs because on Honkai Impact, they did a collab with Evangelion.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
So, I mean, once I found out about that actually, I found out about it right when I joined on, and it was, like, a week or just a few days at the ending of
Mhm.
the event, and I'm like, "No! Like, I'm gonna miss it." So, but I fortunately was able to
No.
get the character and all the
Oh,
goodies,
okay.
and I
Good luck,
triple S
good luck.
tiered her and all that, so I'm like, "Okay, I'm happy."
So
True.
I think it
Genshin
was
Impact adds Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
That's it
Horizon Zero.
say
Okay,
here.
that's what it is. Wait, was it Arc
Yeah.
or
I'm
I don't know why I
totally
thought of
okay with
Arc.
it. It just it doesn't make sense lore-wise of why it would be added. Like, she has no powers, there's no way that she'd be transported, so I sure hope they're gonna do some kind of lore that's just
Mm.
like, I don't know, someone,
You have no
like,
power here.
transports transports them from another world and brings them there because there's no way that they're gonna transport to this world,
Yeah.
so
It
Right.
says savior from another world. Nora Huntress.
Worlds
I want
collide, everybody. Where's happening?
Yeah! I mean, like, Honkai, it since it's the same, thing, it makes sense. I have a theory that Honkai and Genshin are the same, but Genshin is just, like, the past and Honkai is the future.
Well,
Demon Slayer collab.
Demon Slayer
Oh,
collab.
no!
Yes, please. But
Mhm.
you know what? There was a theory though, because in the Honkai universe, there supposedly in the future they sent out two individuals to seek for different worlds, because they
Yeah.
were supposed to be humanity's last hope, right? So they're thinking those two individuals are the travelers. They were sent
Yeah.
from the Honkai universe to travel different worlds, and that's what they're doing.
Mhm.
They're traveling different worlds, but then they're stopped.
Yeah.
And they also show like a on one of the cutscenes in Honkai Impact, one of, like the picture cutscenes. There's actually on one of the monitors shows Duvall there on the screen.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm like, yo. It was like so. The theory is like so. Yeah, they came from the Honkai universe. But from in the future, trying to
Mhm.
save humanity, trying to find a new world.
Which
And
I
hey,
would love that.
and then a friend of mine said too that there was, I think, an achievement or something, some message in Genshin where it said the Hyperion is going to land or something like that. Which the
Oh?
Hyperion is the main ship in Honkai Impact, which is
Mhm,
kind of
mhm.
crazy. They're so like, hey, we'll see what happens. It's like,
I wonder how many are cameos and how many are actually, like, real, like,
mm,
lore.
right,
I would
like,
love to see, like, it in the end kind of merge, that would be
oh
beautiful.
yeah, then all chaos and man.
Yeah, it'd be so cool though,
Hey,
because
then
they
we can
do
have a
have
battle
different
royale,
stuff.
Honkai versus Genshin. There you go.
I could see that. Do it, do it.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, honestly, knowing how Genshin is compared to Honkai, they're probably gonna nerf the powers of the Honkai characters down
Oh,
to
obviously,
match with the
yeah.
Genshin characters. Because
Mhm,
imagine if they kept the powers of the Honkai characters in there, bro.
mhm.
I don't know if you
I'd
ever
love to
seen
see that
Honkai
too.
gameplay before, but those guys kick ass real hard.
The only stuff I've seen is what you've played.
Oh man, they could be some heavy hitters, and then depending on what level your characters are at and all that. Sheesh.
Understandable. Explosions. Yeah, okay, alrighty. We'll see, we'll see.
Oh man, it'll be interesting to see how if they do a full on merge together, that would be interesting. I
That
mean,
would
just
be
imagine seeing
I would
Honkai
love.
characters in an open world setting, like that would be crazy.
Mm, that would be
I mean, just
nice.
seeing Fischl in Honkai Impact was crazy enough, and then
It just blows her
Kaching,
mind.
but
Oh, that
sadly
reminds
you're
me, I
only
need
able to keep Fischl, and then I
Mhm.
find out that you don't even get Paimon as like a flying pet. I don't know why I thought someone said that you could, but for some reason when I checked the shop and everything for the event, it's only an
Mhm.
emblem of Paimon's face. It wasn't actually you
Oh.
getting Paimon. Unless
Aw,
there was some
okay.
other part in there that I missed.
Mhm.
Because they have so many side shops in there, like it's hard to keep track of them all.
I really again, I really wanna be able to find, it all, like, coming it together in the end, like, coming
Oh
together.
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but right at the beginning, my hand died.
Oh,
So
did it?
so I've been faking it the whole entire time. I'm just like, yes,
You're
yeah.
like, oh yes, yes, indeed. Continue on, continue
I'm
on.
just gonna continue on. I don't need this hand to express myself.
Yeah, yeah. You're just resting on your leg right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, let's see. Ari says podcast moment. Yes, indeed.
Woo!
Oh.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Glorious, glorious.
Yes, yes, indeed,
Alright.
indeed.
Well, what other topic is there?
Oh man.
I don't know, maybe future characters you guys are looking forward to.
I'm only looking
Um,
forward to one, but
oh, okay. Well, because like we didn't talk about the ones that have been released. Obviously, right now we're doing Yoimiya,
right, Yomi and
Kokomi. There's
Sayu.
Ball. Um, what's the brave? She's the Electra like archer,
Oh yeah, the
the
one that's
general
replacing
of
Fischl.
the Shogun.
Oh,
Yeah.
General
yeah, that's the
Kenobi.
one. I want Kokomi because of her healing. I want Baizu. Baizu. Give me
Hey, but you know what?
Baizu.
I don't know why I low key thought that Soyu was a Dendro because she had that leaf on her head. I don't know, low key I
Mm-hmm.
thought she was, but then she ends up being an Animo, which I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought she was Dendro too.
Like
yeah.
that to me
Yeah,
that didn't make
recovered.
sense. Like, why is there a leaf on her head? Like, what's all that about?
It
It's
reminds me of like the Tanuki.
yeah,
I feel like
Tanuki.
Hmm?
yeah.
Apparently, there's lore involved with it. There's actually a little like raccoon dude in Inuendo or
Inazuma.
Innuendo
In a window.
Inazuma. There's a raccoon character that actually has like a name. It's like she wants to. It's supposedly supposed to be a badger,
Badger.
but I mean, I think they just based it off of the Tanuki.
Hmm.
But technically, Tanukis are more related to badgers anyway. So
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Actually,
raccoon.
now that I was thinking about like characters, who is it? Yae? Yae? She's like the pink haired like
Oh,
intellectual guy.
Yeah, Yai
the
Yai
So
Miko.
The one
yes,
that appeared out of nowhere.
yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
actually I remember going scrolling through my YouTube, and I had it like my feed was filled with a ton of people speculating about her being the previous Electro Archon
Oh.
Oh.
because of because the statue doesn't has more
Yeah,
resemblance
that's
to her compared to Ball,
mhm.
which I
I don't
thought
know.
was interesting.
I don't
Paul was
know.
its younger version, but go on, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I don't know, it's because like in Genshin we've seen Zhongli's statue as well as Venti's statue, which
Yeah,
like
it looks
looks like them exactly. But the fact that the Electro Archon statue has more appearance to Yae than Ball has apparently have the whole community up and like going as to like possibilities whether she was just recently instated or like if Yae is the actual Archon and Ball is just like a figure like a four figure.
Actually,
So
hold on. Let me look at the picture of the statue because I don't remember too much
Don't
of what
look
the statue
behind the
looked like.
curtains.
Hold on, let me see. Whoops.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtains.
You know what?
How dare he?
That is interesting. Because let me see. Actually, hold on. So we got Electro Archon statue. Huh. Well, you
she
know
has
what?
short hair, she has bangs.
No, you know what? Because you can see the long pigtail behind the statue. Like,
Yeah, but still, it's like the front part, the piece that has her bangs do not match, and
mm,
she has like a thicker
it
side
doesn't. But it
bangs.
doesn't look like Yai either. It doesn't look like Yai.
Yeah, but it was just speculations as to like who is this, or is there actually somebody else? Like, what is actually going on with the Electro Archon in Inazuma?
Here. So here, let me actually put this up for the stream to see, because yeah, let's see here. Let's put up the picture. It's actually more of a GIF of the statue, that was modeled. Let me see here. Where are you? There you go. So you guys can take a look at it. Boom.
Mhm.
Let me see. I don't know. Okay, there you go. It is moving now. All right, so you can see it kind of spinning around there. You can see the hair in the back. You see the hair in the front and all that. Now, I don't know if it does. It doesn't really, at least in my opinion, doesn't really have any resemblance to Yai. Of course, it's just of course, talking about the theory. But if you get a
Mhm.
good look at it, from head to toe, I don't know. But then again, even the Zhongli statue didn't look perfectly
Nah,
like.
he looked
I think the Venti statue
identical.
looked more in line with Venti than the Zhongli statue did. With the Zhongli,
Agreed. Yeah.
they did a good job on the Venti statue though. Not gonna lie,
Oh
Mhm.
perfect,
yeah, definitely.
spot on, 10 out of 10.
But to be fair, you have to remember the fact that these archons, like the person who made the statues, they had to see the archon.
Right,
So maybe Ball is just really, really like simple looking or different looking than she did before because they
true.
can change their form though.
That is true. Let's
Mhm.
see. Ari says statue moment. Well, for Yai, they talk about the other statue, not the statues of the seven.
Mm.
So wait, there's more.
How interesting.
Let me
Well,
see.
there's the fox statues too.
Oh, that is true. There are the fox statues. And then there's those the Shiba looking statues. The little stubby
Mhm.
ones.
Oh, so cute. Mm-hmm.
Those ones are always interesting.
But yeah, Inazuma really is shrouded in mystery.
It
Yeah.
is. There's definitely a lot there. Like especially that that giant skull that's on one of the
Mhm.
islands. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I have
Stumbled
not.
upon it.
I'm I'm curious on the story of that monster. What was it? Like gotta be some like battle going on there. They were trying to fight this big giant monster and they
Imagine
kill it.
like the resurrection of it.
Oh, or like that one incident with the Jade Palace. They used it to destroy that one monster, right? Like imagine it's like a similar situation. Like they're trying to destroy this big monster. They kill it with the island.
Mm-hmm.
Like boom.
It's probably
So,
something from the Archon War.
Maybe.
I mean,
Uh,
technically, Venti himself created a lot of things. It's kind of interesting on what because you only hear about Venti changing the shapes of everything. You don't ever hear
hmm,
about everyone else changing and evolving and changing the
yeah.
worlds.
Well, I mean,
Because
Zhongli doesn't make money anymore, so there's that.
yeah, he has no gold. Well, I mean, to be fair, like when they mentioned the fact that in Zhongli, the world is very much raw compared or to where it was in the Archon war. And that's why
Hmm.
it has all the craziness that you see in Liyue.
Oh, okay.
So,
Makes
it's
sense.
kind of interesting on why
I mean,
like
Zhongli did make Ajdaha.
true. Oh, did he? Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, I
It
just
is
got
I,
a
Ajdaha,
I
with
just got
my
a
raspy voice.
I
Let me
just got
see.
to notice my headset's dying, so
No, it's not
we'll
allowed
have
to
to
die.
wrap. Yeah, we'll have to wrap up soon.
All right, let me.
Don't,
Whoops.
Diana's frozen. Oh well.
I'm sorry. Well,
Well,
if you
apparently
keep
Bear's gonna kill
blaming
you
me,
first. Bear's gonna like before you can fully die from a dead like headset
Yes.
battery.
Yes.
Bear is gonna like annihilate you first with his gauntlet. I'll
Yeah.
hold the funeral for you. Don't worry about it.
oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah. Let me take a couple pictures there. Whoop.
Oh well, there you go.
Oh no,
Dorime.
Doremi. Oh
Stop incinerating the viewers, Bear.
no, just burn the camera,
just burn everything up.
and
Yeah.
then cut out from there. Goodbye.
But oh, yeah, before we go, Ari just say that the one I've seen them talk about is the really big winged statue.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Is that the one by the palace? Is that? I'm trying to think. 'Cause I know there was a big statue.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I know there is a big statue around there.
mm-hmm.
I gotta pay attention more to these statues.
I
You need
know,
to
right?
look around.
There's so many of them in Inazuma, like compared to the other places. I feel.
These statues probably hold a bunch of secrets and a bunch of puzzles. To be honest.
Ah, true.
Yeah. But
Puzzle
like
time in Inazuma. You bored? Play some puzzles that
some
are
puzzles.
threatening.
You take some
Life-threatening puzzles.
Life-threatening puzzles. Perfect.
hey, like it's either you go through the life-threatening puzzles, you go through the quest. You got to take pictures along the way of the scenery.
Understandable.
It's like Inazuma's a very good tourist attraction.
Very true.
If you could
Just
make
like
it
Very
one.
pretty.
Arcland.
If it was
Just like
allowed.
Arcland.
If it was allowed to, right? Then you gotta kind of sneak
Maybe.
your way around the islands just to make sure you can get your nice little vacation spot, right?
Don't try to sneak in, or by ice bridge, you will be struck down.
I know, like even
Yep.
people tried doing the ice bridge and they got spawned back.
Just
Mhm.
of our group, they ended up going there, and most of the time you get shocked because the lightning is like
Zappity
you have
zap.
a higher
I
chance of
tried
getting
taking
shocked.
those
Oh, my
boats.
hand's dead.
Your hands
I'm
are
going to
dying.
be
See, that's why you
I'm
need to get batteries ahead
continuously
of time.
Baiju's becoming petrified.
Bye,
Becoming a
Baiju.
statue.
I mean, to be fair, his expression is rather haughty, I could say.
Baiju statue of the 7 being made right here now, folks.
Well, that's a statue right here.
Perfect.
It's time to make it.
I'm
Petrification
slowly dying.
state.
No.
Well, I
Hey,
think
I have to say, I did warn you. I was slowly dying.
you're slowly dying.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
See,
you.
this is why we're
I'm
not
telling
getting
you.
Dendro.
You're slowly
Baizu's
becoming an
gonna be
actual statue.
Yeah,
Baizu's gonna be the example of a dead
a dead Archon.
um
There you go.
no, not dead Archon, at
First
least a
dead
dead
Archon confirmed.
uh Vision. At least a dead Vision, you know.
You lost your vision. You lost your Archonage. You lost your Neon Genesis. You lost.
Oh, no. It's so bad.
This
It's
is
alright.
terrible. Is this why we're not getting a Dendro character anytime
We're not
soon?
getting Ginger.
they,
No.
they forgot to
I
change their
I've
AA batteries.
I've been told there's a possibility that Yao Yao is coming because Yao Yao is from Leeway. But we also
Hmm.
don't know if Yao Yao is a normal person or like an Archon or not an Archon,
Oh,
an Adeptus.
okay.
So they
Ooh.
live really, really long. So it's a possibility that that's Yao Yao is a Adeptus
Hmm.
that actually is
Yeah.
got it a long time ago. I'm
Makes
shrugging my
sense.
shoulders. You can't tell though.
I'm
But-
shrugging them too. You can't tell either.
oh yeah, you can't tell that I'm shrugging my shoulders either. Not.
That's why you do the large expression. Oh my
Oh yeah.
gosh, my dead hands.
Yeah, you just
My
sit back, relax.
petrified
Eventually
hands.
your back's gonna stiffen up, your spine, your neck, and then your head.
I'll hold my head. Oh, it's just a headache. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a headache.
just
All right. So either way, other than that, I think it'll be good. I definitely really want to be able to finish it, and the second half is coming, so most
oh
likely it's going to
yeah.
come at the same time Ball comes. Because I imagine
Oh,
that.
true.
Do you notice the fact that they only release the character when their gnosis is gone?
So you're thinking that Raiden's nose is
Gonna
gonna be
lose
taken
it.
away?
That or given away. We don't know yet.
Yeah, yeah, we're talking about the person who made a vision hunt decree. Think they're just gonna give away their gnosis.
Honestly, I really think Kokomi is going to be part of the resistance. She's doing it for a good cause,
Yeah,
but
she's
she
trying to
gets
stop the
help from the
Empire.
Fatui.
Don't you
Yeah,
know that?
she helps with the Fatui, the Fatui helps her beat the Archon,
Hmm.
and then they take the Gnosis. I'm
Yoink.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, like you said, we got the resistance. We got Princess Leia on their side. Then they got
True.
they got Luke Skywalker, the Traveler. Then we
Perfect,
then we got
perfect.
we got Emperor Palpatine. The Shogun right here.
Mhm. Just gotta take him down. We gotta take
Yeah,
him down.
you can never stop the Empire.
Oh, just use your gauntlet.
Yeah,
Use your
yeah, we
gauntlet.
got Thanos, Palpatine slash Shogun here.
Perfect. Well, let me stretch.
Hey, she does have lightning powers, though. Hey, she can
She
just force
does!
lightning there.
The force lightning.
Pew pew pew.
They do it.
We need to add pew
Yes.
pew to it.
Oh yes,
Perfect.
Pew
pew pew
pew.
pew. I know, right? Then just add a bit of Star Wars music and all that. There you go. We got ourselves a Resistance versus the Empire. There you go. Story finished. I am happy with it. I'll be satisfied. You know,
Hooray!
hey, maybe they're gonna do a Star Wars collab. You never know.
True,
Very
very
true.
true.
Then imagine travelers with Star Wars skins on or costumes and
Uh,
all. Dude,
that would be
that
kinda
would be
cute.
hilarious.
Mhm.
I would love to
But
see that.
I mean, you can draw it.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm probably
Very
gonna make an
true.
avatar now. You know, I'm gonna put
Mhm.
Raiden Shogun with the Emperor Palpatine robes. You know?
I mean, we already have
Bum,
Ether,
bum,
Aang.
bum, 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 bum.
Perfect.
Hey, it's brilliant. Like, do it. Like,
No!
Incinerates viewers. Ah,
Consider
yes.
the viewers, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh man, I actually had a fun time doing the campaign for with the Inazuma, the main story and all that. It was awesome. Had a fun time
Yeah.
doing that, and
Look forward to doing it.
oh man, you're gonna have a blast doing it. Enjoy every moment of it.
I will enjoy finally seeing Goro in front of my character.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he's an interesting character. I will say. I won't spoil too much. Very interesting.
Yeah, he was a surprise. His personality was nothing like we were expecting.
Now, is
His
he supposed
voice,
to
I
be?
heard
Wait,
his voice and I was like, oh my gosh. Was
is he
not
Mhm.
supposed to be a
human.
4-star or a 5-star character? Because I
A
think they're
four
releasing him right.
Oh,
star.
I
I
don't
4
have
know.
star.
heard
I'm
I've heard 4 star.
yeah.
He's being goofed down to a 4-star.
Yep.
I think it would be an interesting 5-star, but I guess a 4-star would isn't too bad either.
I can't really imagine him as a 4-star. I just can't.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's weird? They have 4-star and 5-star characters, right? But they've never made a 3-star character.
Yeah, there's no 3-star, 4-star, or
Honkai
one.
has a 3-star character area.
Mhm.
They have their 4 stars, and of course they have their 5 stars. But,
Yeah.
but in Genshin, I've never heard of a 3-star character.
Baizu's gonna be the first 3-star.
Baizu's gonna be the
Oh my
first one. Hey, no, hey,
I mean,
all Dendro characters are
they
3-star characters.
they mentioned the
Baiju
fact that he's
simp.
6, so
Baiju simp disappointed at 3-star
Three
revelation.
star,
I'm
right?
happy just to run around as him, I don't care.
Spoiler alert, guys! All you Dendro fans out there, Baizu's gonna turn out to be a 3-star character,
He's gonna
confirmed.
be the first 3-star. Well, the thing is, like, just like I said for FGO, some 3-stars, they're not strong in any way, but their
Oh.
support is worth it.
Well, you know what? Like, well, in Honkai Impact, some of the 3-star characters are pretty powerful, and then a few of them, or at least I know one of them, one of May's variants has a what's it called, a core, which allows you to unlock a special version of her, which makes her abilities stronger and all that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they do come out with a 3-star character, maybe they'll do something
Mhm.
like that in the future. I don't know.
Like I like I've said multiple times, I just think that what they're gonna do with Baizu, and of course I'm gonna bring him up again, is the fact that they're gonna take
I'm off.
him and you have to use, potions and
Oh.
herbs, and you have to actually make those potion and herbs to actually keep him from dying.
But like, when
It's
people,
like
But then kill him off.
but then
Yeah,
are
that's
people really
exactly
gonna
what I
want to do
said.
that though? Like, have to
Yeah,
put the
yeah,
work to keep your
like
character
Xiao,
alive?
except all the time.
Like, I need to make this formula. I ran out of formula. Ah, I'm dead.
No!
Yeah, exactly. They're going to kill him off.
I mean,
Confirm.
because he's gonna die so
No!
easily. I mean, if you're gonna
I'm
have to
telling
do that
you.
just to keep him alive,
That would be kind of interesting though if he was really a good, like, unit, but you had to
hmm,
constantly give him potions and healing. Because it says
yeah.
the fact that he has to take, medicine almost every day, so
Hmm.
all the time.
I mean, I don't know. Because I guess, I mean, if you get the hang of how he plays and all that, then sure, like similar to how like when people had to get used to Hu Tao and had to figure out, okay,
Mhm.
like she works very well at lower than 50% health.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, in the beginning, I thought she was a very whack character because, like, hey, I leveled
yeah.
her up and all that at the time, and I was like, hey, what's going on here? I'm like, I'm dying, like the health is going down so fast, and all. And then I figured out, okay, 'cause someone told me, oh, well, she's technically supposed to do that because once if you use her secondary ability, she'll eventually lose HP. You're like, okay, that makes sense. You got to
Mhm,
kind of
true.
get used to how the rhythm of her play style and all that, and then figure out
Yeah.
what's the best way
What if
to use
Baizu's
her.
the opposite?
So, hey, so maybe they'll do something like that for
Maybe he has
Baizu.
to be high he has to be high health to even do anything.
Mm.
Oh.
Man, so basically he sucks if he's like down by 1% health.
No, like, for instance, well, he doesn't hit anything, like, what if his health, like, or his attack slowly, like, degrades the lower the health
Oh
is?
man. So like he's just never gonna hit those notes
So you would have to have a healer with you all the time. So, like,
all
for
the
instance, it
time.
would be a
Oh
it would be
man.
a perfect combination. To
Well,
be fair, it's no problem for me because
sure.
I have a healer in every single team I make,
Well, I
and a
mean, then
high
again,
healer.
everyone has Barbara, so
Yeah, everyone has Barba. There is also, like, the new character, like, Sayu is a healer,
Mm.
Ben is a healer. So,
Kokomi
I
is gonna
mean,
be a healer.
Wait, who is?
Kokomi?
Oh yeah,
yeah, Kokomi's a
supposed to be a
healer.
healer.
Chi-Chi's a
Actually,
healer.
I heard her attack scales off of her healing abilities.
I've heard
Ah,
it too, but I think they're gonna go with just the health again, which I'm kind of disappointed because we have Barbara already, but
yeah.
new
Oh, then we
character,
got
so
Chi
whatever.
Chi. She's a healer, and
Oh
then
yeah, yeah, Chi.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Chi.
well, what's it called? Jean is technically a healer
Jean is a
with her
healer,
ult
yeah.
and
Bennett
her
is a
hits.
healer.
Yeah, Ben is a healer, so
Yeah, pyro
again, there's
healers.
gonna be there's gonna be a
Only
lot of
guy
options
healer.
The
for
only
healers.
guy healer in Genshin existence. But then,
Baizu's gonna
well,
be the
but then,
next
hey,
one.
maybe Baizu will be a healer because aren't you supposed to be in the pharmaceutical company?
Yeah, but he
Hey, well,
makes you
maybe
pay
not because
for
hey,
it.
you're in the pharmacy. You might be taken away from us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to
Um,
make
so we're
potions
never
in order
gonna
to
get
do
Yeah, we're
we're
not
never
getting
gonna
our
get
stuff
Baiju because
because
he's always locked up
Baizu's
in
taking
the
our meds away.
pharmacy.
it.
Yeah, never trust a pharmaceutical.
I want to
Never.
know
Never.
more. Give me
Hey, if we
more.
want our prescription, is it gonna? We're gonna have to wait a few days before it comes in.
Probably.
Damn.
That or he just makes it for you right then and there and be
Should have
like,
went to Walgreens
1,000
instead.
more.
It
What
went
if
to Walgreens.
Should have went to
what if in
Walgreens
order
or
to make this
CVS.
this potion is extremely expensive?
Man, hey, at least CVS has their stuff ready for the most part.
Baizu's gonna be the first gigolo.
Gigolo.
In-game gigolo. You actually have to pay to use them.
God damn.
Hey,
Pretty much pay to lose.
No!
I mean,
imagine the amount of people who want Baiju just to like reconnect him with Chi Chi and in their
oh,
team.
hey, you get Chi Chi, Ganyu, and Baizu together in your party. There you go.
Dang. That'll
Hey.
be fun. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
Role playing in the Serenity Teapot.
Yes! I
hey,
would.
just set up your own pharmaceut place and
Mhm,
in your what's it called, the teapot world, and then you just
mhm.
put Chi Chi there. You got Baizu on one end, you got Ganyu on the other, with a pot so she could put the cocoa milk in there.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Oh yeah.
We got
Talking
cocoa
about
milk.
cocoa milk, where the hell does Chi Chi ever get the milk from Ganyu?
Oh, it's never from you.
I think we all have a good idea where it comes from, but all
No, it doesn't come from there. It
right.
comes from the
Hey,
coconut.
Chi Chi's got to get her nutrition somewhere.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Hey, I don't see cows. I don't see no goats around there. The only goat I see is
Hey,
just
hey,
Ganyu.
hey, they actually say cow in the description of
But,
milk, so there are
but
cows somewhere.
where the cows at though? Where they at though?
We'll find out. We'll find
Hey,
out.
we'll find out. Hey, it's all in their imagination. Ganyu was really feeding Chi Chi there.
The cows all
Oh.
live in the Dendro
Hey,
Nation.
Ganyu is the cow. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
God, he wasn't the cow rude. Mhm.
Hey, supply and demand. Supply and demand.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know about you, but I don't think you're donating any of your milkers.
Hey, I don't have any, so
Mhm.
Are you
As you grow
sure?
your own
yeah,
your,
I got
farm.
sodium. We got sodium. All right, there you go. You get
Good luck,
sodium
good
there.
luck. Alright, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're talking about this character. Oh, okay.
Because 'Cause I'm not a male, but I'm a beautiful Baizu.
Beautiful Baizu. Got
Beautiful
hey, but
Baizu.
you got the snake
Baizu
there.
is
Hey, why don't you?
his own
Why doesn't
gender.
Baizu give Chi Chi the snake
Mm.
milk?
He can't take my snake. In order to take snake venom, maybe.
Regularly feeds Chi Chi
Venom
snake venom. Ah, yeah.
Oh
I can
yeah.
see it. If it works? I mean, back in the day, like, a lot of, medicine was weird things that you
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
think it would be,
Then
so
some medicine wasn't even medicine. Wasn't like a lot of it booze.
They used it as a, to be able to sanitize and also to knock you out, so yeah.
No, because remember back in the day, like I think in the 1800s, there was like those swindlers that would like be selling off alcohol as medicine. Like, here's your medicine, there, buddy. Get your medicine for your back pain.
Perfect.
you,
Yeah, yeah,
you,
they had to
Yeah,
make
you got a
alcoholic
sprained ankle?
beverages.
Here's some medicine, miracle medicine to cure your
Got a
pain.
cold? Have some
You
alcohol.
got a cold?
Yeah,
Here's your bottle of special Mr. Thompson medicine here, just
Oh,
for
gee.
you.
perfect.
Hey, is Baizu one of those one of those guys that just gonna sell a booze from
I think he makes the real stuff,
some
but yet,
bogus
like,
medicine?
he's gonna make some real
Hey,
stuff, but
it's
it's gonna
either
be
all sugar or it's all booze.
It's gonna be something like Diona when she makes any like type of beverage. She tries to make it like the most disgusting thing ever,
It's like
but
Kool-Aid
it
mixed with
never. But it
protein powder.
always. So like, what was it for her story quest? I remember she like mixing like a lizard's tail and some other weird
Oh.
stuff, and it's still. And the guys were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever tried." It's the same thing with Baiju. He's gonna mix in like the weirdest, most disgusting things, and it ends up being like the best, like effective and good tasting medicine. Like, what is
Right.
this?
Aw. Well, the thing is they've mentioned multiple times, like, for instance, when you're like, the little girl outside of Baiju's, Boo Boo pharmacy, she
Mm.
Hmm.
says, "This is so bitter, I need something else," and so you basically have to make, her eat it and then give you her tofu afterwards.
Oh yeah, I've had that as one my
That's
world quest several times.
Yeah.
mm.
I'm gonna continue talking about Baizu until until we,
Until you get a Baizu.
All right,
until
tell
I
us.
get a
Okay,
Baizu.
Like
on a scale of one to
Mihoyo
10, how
Frozen
bad do
here
you simp for Baiju?
Frozen here wants a Baizu available. She
Bison now. Well, again, like, the problem
I
is the
guess I
fact
should
that, like,
draw her fan art.
please do. I would say an 8. I would say an 8 for Baizu. Mhm.
an
Okay,
eight,
okay.
8 out of 10 for Baizu.
Like, if we're talking about, it, like, in Fate Grand Order where I want, Edmond Dantes in, like, a number 10,
Mm.
um, Baizu I would have for, like, an 8. I mean, when he's coming, I'm gonna throw money at him, for sure.
Like I threw my money at Zhongli. JK.
I'm
Okay,
so
I threw
sorry.
money at. I didn't actually throw money on Zhongli in game. I threw money on Zhongli, aka Accelerator in Vrchat. That's the
Oh.
truth.
Anyway, wait,
Yay!
wasn't like
Throw
the
money on
second
me.
the Shangli rerun? They had him with Yanfei, right?
I don't remember.
I
Was he
don't
with
think
Yanfei?
so.
I think Yanfei was with him, right? Or because Yanfei's a 4-star, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't
I
pay
don't
attention to
remember.
the 4 stars really,
Yeah.
other than when, like, the characters I really want, so.
Hmm. Yeah, because I think I can't remember. My brain's like a goldfish right now. But when I was
Mhm.
when the Zhongli had his banner rerun, I was pulling for one of the 4-star characters, but I ended up getting him alongside with it. So I was like,
I
okay,
accidentally got Zhongli.
oh yeah,
I
that's an
was looking.
accident.
I
Awesome.
was on my my 20th, 20 to somewhere like the 2030s, in pity, and then all of a sudden, bam, Zhongli.
Zhongli.
And this is like, and I was saying for Ayak, like for the Ayaka banner, last day of the
Mm.
banner, 3 pulls, bam, Ayaka. I was like, what is this?
Well, on the Klee rerun, I got right when the doors opened after the maintenance was done. I pulled her on the first single pull, and I was like, "Yo, let's go!"
It's crazy.
Crazy. I mean, that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to pull anymore on this banner right now because I'm saving up for what's called for Raiden. So
Yeah, I'm like, what this is, I'm at the 50-50, and I don't know whether to like, because usually like none of my 50, the only 50-50 I won was when my like the first one. When I
hey,
first
collect all the
joined Genshin,
archons.
when I first joined Genshin, Venti's banner was up. And
Mm.
so like, oh, technically no, Zhao's banner was up, but it was towards the end. So my first 50-50, or like my first ever 5-star was like, that's the 50-50, and I managed to beat it, and I got Venti.
Oh, nice.
So, and then I accidentally got Zhongli. Now here we are again with another Archon.
With another Archon. I mean, hey, might as well collect all the Archons, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I wanted to save up to I don't know why I want to keep saying R5, but C6 rating. It'll be my first 5-star to ever C6, but I don't think I'll have enough for it.
Yeah, I've never had a C6
I
5-star.
I have never had a C6 or R5 of any 5-star
Yeah,
of
me
anything.
neither.
It's like, I don't know. I can C6 a 4-star because those are always easy to get. A 4-star character.
Yeah,
It's the
4-star
5-stars
one.
that are like, ooh,
I only
sheesh.
have one C6 4-star, and that's Sucrose.
Too
Other
gross.
than that, the 5-star with the most constellations I have is Mona. I have a C2 Mona.
You know what? I take that back. I do have a C6 5-star. Traveler.
Oh, Lamau. That's true.
I mean, she is. I mean, the travelers are 5-stars,
Not
but
Electro
then again,
Traveler.
you
Not
get
Electro Traveler.
yeah.
Which traveler are we talking about?
I got C6 on both Animo and Geo
Yeah,
Traveler,
me too.
but I mean, I guess it doesn't count as a regular 5-star because you didn't have to pay for it. You got it through the campaign and all that.
True.
So
Technically, you in both. I'm not sure if the leeway. I know in the I think Electra and the Animo, you did have to buy one of the constellations, like in one of the shops. But other than that,
oh yeah, Shoth. You're right. Yeah, you did have to. Whoops.
but
But I mean,
outside
it's
of
different
that,
from having to pay for like primo gems and all that, and then to roll to try to
it's
get.
cheaper. It's
It's the
cheaper.
cheaper. It's the budget 5-star. There you go. Your budget
Budget
5-star.
5.
I mean, you get them at first, and then you get a work for them. You get a grind for them and all that. Uh,
Main DPS Electro Traveler.
Electro Traveler popping.
Oh yeah.
I really like Electro Traveler compared to like the Geo. I mean, Geo's fun. Don't get me wrong. Geo Traveler is fun, where you get that one ability where you just like shoot up a bunch of spike rocks and
Oh
all that.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. You get that little ball trap thing. Animo Traveler is it's meh. You get a tornado, sure. Get a
I think it's fun when you get into elemental reactions, especially fire tornado. Fire tornado
oh,
is
a fire
fun.
tornado. But you know what's cool? It's what's called Sayu's ability when she goes to the sonic ball thing. You're able to manipulate other, like, say if you're around water, you can manipulate that to do damage to the enemies. Same thing I think with the fire and all that. Like you're able
Yeah.
to use those areas similar to how. Oh, but then yeah, she is an animal character. What am I thinking? So I mean that's probably why too with the animal abilities.
Yeah. I will say, based off of the test run for me, and like personally anyway, I feel like the test run for Sayu did not do her justice compared to other test
Oh
runs.
really? How come?
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like most other test runs managed to showcase, I guess, power and abilities a lot better than Sayus. Yeah, I think it was more reliant on reactions rather than her actual power.
Well, what did they have her suited with? Like what artifacts and weapons did they have on Sayu?
I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a while, but
Because
I do remember like I the most because she's paired with Zhangling,
okay,
and she's also paired with, was it Kaya? I think maybe Kaya, Zhangling and Kaya.
Kanye
So
Frost.
so mostly the whole thing is really reliant on her, like I guess Muji Muji elemental reactions with, Shinlin and Kaya. But like
Hmm.
I don't know, for even like when Yanfei came out, she wasn't as reliant on elemental reactions. So I'm kind of like, eh, I feel like they could have done that showcase a bit better.
Yeah. I haven't tried out the testing for Sayu or Yoimiya yet. Maybe I'll try it out later on just to kind of get a good look at it. I just went straight for the character. Like once the banner came out, I was like, you know what? Let me get Sayu. I ended up getting both Sayu and Yoimiya together, so I was like, okay, it's a win-win.
Must be nice. I got Xinyan. Uh,
Yeah,
pain.
definitely. You know, Sayu is a very fun character. Like once you roll and you get another 4-star, I guarantee it's probably going to be a Sayu.
All right,
Uh,
I will say, character wise, I haven't had many regrets with who I got, or who I didn't get. But I lost the 50-50 on Kazuha and my heart broke because he was so
oh,
fun.
wait, did you get Kazuha?
I did not.
So wait, who did you get?
I don't remember. I think it was Chi-Chi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
But
I
I I loved playing Kazuha so much. One, he's an anime character, and anime is my favorite
get the
element so
airbending
far.
powers.
Yes. And then yeah, anime has been my favorite element so far.
Airbenders are fun, but you know what?
Yeah,
I didn't go for the Kazu boy. I didn't roll for him. I was
I
thinking about it. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he's so
his
fun. He's this and that." I was like, you know what? I don't know about that one, Chief. He don't seem all that great.
I don't know, it's the one he had a very I guess flashy ult, but I really
Yeah.
loved how his can the way his jumping added on to damage points and how it continuously dealt damage for quite a while. So it dealt damage, it was a lot he was a lot of fun to play. Um I'm just like I really wanted him, but I failed. He's the only character I have regret not getting.
Yeah. You know,
Cuz
there's
even if I didn't get Zhongli, I wouldn't have minded. But
hmm,
now I'm here, I'm like,
yeah.
even when I first joined, it was the Zhao banner, and I see a lot of people. I loved Zhao, I really did. I loved his character design and everything. But I have a little bit of regret. But then again, I was a new player, and I'm like, okay, I was new, I didn't understand things. And also, a lot of people have Zhao in his plunging now, so I was like,
I
I can patiently wait for a Zhao rerun, but I have no idea why I was so attached to Kazuha. I really don't, other than the fact that he was super fun.
is everyone calls him the Canadian Ether.
Oh yeah. I've also seen memes. It's where they have the boy band. It's a Nemo, but it's the A is a fourth.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's it's Venti, Aether, Kazuha, and who was who else was in this group? Um, Tried to remember.
Was it with the
It
tall
was
boys
Zhao. It
too?
was Zhao. It was Zhao.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
Zhao. You got because there's
yeah.
Zhao.
So
You got Venti right in there.
yeah,
Uh, Aether.
Aether and Kazuha. Yeah, for
Kaza.
Nemo or Anemo. Yeah,
Oh yeah, because there's no one else that's a name a Nemo, right?
yeah. Well,
Uh,
that are guys.
oh right, yeah, with the guys.
Because there's Jean, and then there's also
Wait, what
Sayu, and
about
there's
Toma?
Sucrose.
Wait,
Gene,
no, wait, Toma's
Sucrose,
Electro,
and
right?
No, Toma.
yeah,
I think he was Pyro.
yeah,
Is
he's
Toma
Pyro.
Pyro?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Toma is
He's
Pyro.
Pyro.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Are you guys gonna pull for Toma when he comes out?
No,
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
don't know.
I know a lot of people are gonna pull for him because they see similarities to Child and everything.
Swedish
I
child.
Mhm.
Swedish Child. I don't know. I feel like I have to see his gameplay.
Yeah.
I want to get to know again. I don't really fall in love with the character until I actually see the character, learn about him, and so on and so forth.
I know. I
For
fell in love with Venti at first sight.
well, understandable, but
Venti. I'm
You
small venti. That's what I'm known for because I love this.
I'll say
Mm.
my reaction like that was with Hu Tao. When Hu Tao first came out, I was like automatic gonna grab.
I remember Hotel's banner, and I was saving up for venti, and I was just like, yes, venti, venti. I saw Hu Tao, and I was like, oh, Hu Tao's pretty cool, but I don't know. There was a lot around her. Like I know there was the Japanese voice actress for Hu Tao is what's her name? The I know the explosion girl. I forget.
From Konosuba, right?
Explosion. Yeah.
Yeah, Megumi.
Konosuba. Yes. So
I can't. Yeah, I don't remember the voice actress names.
yeah. So I remember Q-Tao's Japanese voice actress is her, and of course Cute Pyro Girl. So I just remember like everyone blowing up when it came to her,
You know, what'd be funny
and
if the English actress was also the voice actress for Megumin, but on the English dub.
that would be pretty crazy.
It would be that would be kind of funny, and then both of them say the same line, like explosion.
Yes.
That'd be crazy.
I just want to
Oop.
say here we are talking about Hutao, and I had forgotten I'm wearing a Hutao
Hutao and
avatar.
Yanfei hybrid.
Yeah.
I got a Hutao Mona hybrid.
Yeah, there's
Um,
one person who's making all Hu Tao mixtures.
Yeah. You
Or
know
not
what?
Hu Tao mixtures,
Okay,
close enough.
Yantao. Yeah.
Yentao. Let me ask you both something here. So when you
All
first
right.
started
Mhm.
playing Genshin Impact, what was the very first character that you saw? They like, I have to have this character.
Venti.
Venti,
Baiju.
Baiju, as the first character
If
you've
you
ever seen
won't.
in the game when you first
Mhm.
started.
I started the game and it was during the Venti banner and I wasn't
Mm,
really interested in any of the characters. I'm just
okay.
like, "Oh, they're cool. They're nice." But it wasn't until like my friend Mouse sent me a picture of Baizu the first moment he arrived. I was like, "I need him. I need him. When is he coming out? I need him."
So
And
you, yours is
yeah.
Baizu, the one and lonely Baizu.
One and
No,
lonely.
I'm not the only one who, like, wants Baidu, but,
Right. I know there's a
I
lot of people that I know that want
Mhm.
Baizu.
Yeah. It's more the fact that I'm being more vocal about it now just because the
Mhm.
fact that too many leaks have said, "Baiju is coming. Baiju is coming." No,
Yeah.
he's not.
No, because he's not. Well, I mean, I don't think he's coming anytime soon. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Well
after a couple more updates, maybe. But it's like,
I'll wait for it.
yeah, I guess we're waiting because what's coming up next that we know of confirmed? Like after Raiden, it's supposed to be Ganyu, right? Rerun for Ganyu.
Oh, I have no
Is it really?
idea.
Yeah, because I know they're supposed to be rerunning Ganyu, and then
Mhm.
Kokum. Wait, what's her name? Kokomi or whatever.
Kokumi. Yeah.
The
Mhm.
Genshin Leia.
Mhm.
Kokomi.
Sangami, Kokomi.
Kokomi. All right. So yeah. So she's probably going to be coming out in a banner too. They're
Mhm.
probably going to be focusing on
She
Inazuma.
should. She should, but we don't know.
Yeah, she
It's a
might die. You never
possibility.
know. She might die in the middle of all
Yeah, she
this.
might die just like Baizu.
Just like Baisu. Hey,
So either
that's going to
way.
be their kind of scapegoat for not releasing
Well,
him.
I mean, they started out this chapter talking about death, so it's a possibility that
Well, hey,
someone will
well,
die.
but think of this though. I mean, in Honkai Impact, they killed off Himiko, but they still have her as a playable character.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you never know. I mean, hey, unless they're going to
Yeah.
get rid of Himiko off the player list, because I don't see many people that
Yeah.
actually use Himiko anymore. Actually, at all. Ever since I started playing
Oh,
this
that's
game,
weird.
yeah, like
Weird.
I
Okay.
rarely see anyone use Himiko. But
Mhm. Mhm.
hey, maybe you never
In
know.
Fate Grand Order, they actually during the chapters, the characters will disappear.
Oh, really? Like the ones
Mhm.
that are on the playable list?
Like for instance, it's a gotcha, so you draw, and when you get to that chapter, the character becomes unplayable,
What?
and then it comes back because obviously what happens with Fate Grand Order is the fact that it's a summoning system. It's not an actual person. So, for instance, you would just
Hmm.
summon them again.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, imagine you spend all this money on trying to get these
Yeah.
unlock these characters, and then you're like, oh, you can't play them anymore.
Yeah, it's just locked until you finish that chapter kind of thing.
Okay, I was about to say, like, man, yeah, your money's gone.
Mhm. It's rough.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
rough.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say regarding the next banner. I know in the next banner we have the Raiden Shogun, right?
Right.
And
Mhm.
supposedly who is it? Kujal Sada, the Electro Archer. I think
That's gonna be
I'm
interesting.
yeah, I think she's the 4-star for the next banner.
Yeah, we have a lot of characters that are already
Yes.
shown that
Yeah.
will probably be
But
released over time.
Oh yeah.
regarding what you said about like the Ganyu rerun, I don't think that's gonna be likely right now. I feel like right now is like the new character period. So
Yeah,
I
because
have a feeling
someone was
after
talking about Gone Your rerun
yeah,
because
I
they're
don't think it's likely right now, especially
mm,
because like usually with reruns, Genshin has been known to at least tease a little bit on their social
Mhm.
media at some
true,
place somehow, and
true.
there's nothing regarding that.
Yeah.
There's
I will
also
say I think Kokomi is directly after the Shogun, the Raiden
mm,
Shogun banner.
Probably. Like I would assume that too. It would make sense.
but to be fair,
Also,
there's a lot
Sleeky,
of
thanks for
4
the raid.
stars.
Appreciate it, my dude. Also, Ari,
Mhm.
Yan Tao moment. Oh,
Hello.
okay. She says that
I need
she saw a razor and went boom. The razor
oh
was your
yeah.
first pick. Nice.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
for me, I accidentally got Razor off of
You,
the weapon banner.
Nice, yeah.
hey,
Okay, let me
you
tell
get a
you.
lot of things off of the weapons banner when it comes to Genshin
I
Impact.
did not know Razor was a character until I
It,
randomly got him off of the weapon banner. But then many people who've played with me can tell you this,
Mhm.
but like I am a Razor main. I have been a Razor main ever since I got him. My
Cheers.
nice.
and
Mm,
I love Razor. I have a spot. I
mhm.
have a soft spot for him now.
I
Oh,
can never sit
lovely.
down for a
Mm.
permanent main character. I'm always like shifting through different ones and
I'm
trying to
still
figure out.
using Chaoyang from the beginning.
Yeah,
Um, uh,
I
I
Yeah.
I just want to interrupt for a moment. I really do have to go.
Oh,
My
okay.
stream is starting right now.
No, it's not. It's a
But
lie. The stream is a
I'm
lie.
sorry. I
you're
it actually
fine.
is I actually asked for them to, delay it for an hour, so, I
Okay.
really do need to go.
Well,
Alrighty, thank you so much. I'm already half dead anyway, so rest in peace,
You're
Baizu.
fine.
Enjoy, guys.
see you
Um,
later. All right,
I
see you
will
later. Would you like to shake
enjoy
hands?
it. I would if I had hands. You
If
can
you
reach
had
over
hands, your
and
hands are
I have a
dead.
hand right here. You can just
Hey,
reach
see,
over and
that's why
grab
you
it.
gotta have like double A batteries right there. So you boom, boom, slip them on.
Well, I do. The problem is that would require taking my headset off and
No,
so on and
you
so
do it.
forth.
You got to do it with them on. That's how you got to learn how to do that blindfold test.
Mm,
Got to
I'll
function
explain to you later.
under no
By the way,
vision.
I really have to go. I'm late.
All right, then
Alright,
take
bye.
care.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Frozen.
See ya.
Thank you. Bye. Don't kill me.
The power of the visions. Ja.
Uh, I
Oh
do
man,
wonder though, when are we getting Goro? I need him
that I don't know. I feel like since he's a 4-star, he might go in with the Kokomi, possibly. Because is she
possibly, but
supposed to be
like
a 5-star or a 4-star?
Kokomi is a 5-star.
Okay, so I'm only guessing that hey, it would make sense. Got a new 4-star, got a new 5-star, put them together. That's and I'm thinking the same thing like with Raiden Shogun. Like that Electro Archer probably a 4-star, and they might put her with Raiden. You
Yes,
know,
the I think it's confirmed that she is going to be with Raiden.
yeah. So I mean, hey, that would make sense, right? I mean,
Yes,
so
and I think really really quick question for do we know like Aloy, um, the the collab character? Like, is she going to
oh,
have her own banner or what's going on here?
From what I understand, she's I think right now for the PlayStation user, she's just going to be appear in the mailbox, and then from what some were saying, I don't know if it's 100% true, but some were
Mm-hmm.
saying later on after the PlayStation players have their go at the character and they get her, then the character will be released to everyone else eventually. And, like when you log in, it'll appear like in your mailbox. From what some were saying, I don't know how much of that's true. It could be just like
Mm,
like an early leak kind of ordeal. But
True.
you never. They might change it later on, like or where you have to do some quest or something to unlock her, possibly. I don't know. Because
Very, very
does seem a little odd, like you're putting in a new collab character and then just everyone boom just gets her off the bat. I don't know. To me, it seems a little off.
maybe we'll have to do a quest or something like that. I
Yeah, I
don't
mean
know.
that one makes sense. That would make sense. Let me see here.
Like a side story
Yeah.
dedicated. Whoops. Well,